The system has convinced millions of people that leasing a car is the smart, modern, and affordable choice. They tell you low monthly payments, new car every few years, no headache with repairs. It sounds perfect, right? But today we are going to destroy that illusion with the brutal real math that the car industry, the banks, and the entire financial system desperately hope you never calculate. Imagine two guys, Jake and Marcus. Both earn about $55,000 a year. Same city, same lifestyle, same dealership. They both want the exact same $30,000 sedan. On the same day, Jake signs a lease and Marcus decides to buy. Both walk out smiling, thinking they made the right decision. But only one of them is actually getting financially destroyed over time. Jake chooses to lease. He puts down $2,000 and pays only $299 per month for 36 months. New car smell, full warranty, low payment. He feels like he is winning. Marcus chooses to buy. He puts down $3,000 and pays $522 per month for 60 months at 6% interest. Higher payment, but he is actually building something. At first glance, Jake looks smarter. He is paying $223 less every single month. That feels like freedom. But the system is built on short-term thinking. They want you focused on the monthly payment, so you never see the bigger picture. They want you trapped in an endless cycle of payments while they collect your money and keep the asset. Let us break this down step by step so you understand exactly how the trap works. First, understand the fundamental difference. Leasing is not buying a car. Leasing is renting a car with very strict rules. You're paying for the right to drive it for a short period, then you give it back and start the cycle all over again. Every payment you make goes straight into the pockets of the dealership and the bank. You build zero equity. Buying, on the other hand, is you fighting back against the system. Every payment reduces the loan balance and slowly builds your ownership. Over time, the car becomes your asset, not theirs. Now let us run the real numbers, year by year, without any fluff or marketing lies. In the first 3 years, Jake pays $2,000 down plus 36 payments of $299. That totals $12,764. Marcus pays $3,000 down plus 36 payments of $522, totaling $21,792. So Jake is ahead by roughly $9,000 in the short term. He enjoys lower payments and a car that is always under warranty. But here is where the system starts to reveal its true face. After 3 years, Jake has to make a decision. He can buy the car at the residual value, which is usually around $16,000 to $18,000, or he can return it and sign a new lease. Statistics show that 80% of people just sign another lease. They stay on the hamster wheel. Meanwhile, Marcus continues his payments. He is still underwater in the beginning because cars depreciate fastest in the first 2 to 3 years. But time starts working in his favor once the loan is paid off. Let's extend the timeline to 6 years. Jake has now completed 2 full leases. He has paid another $2,000 down plus another $10,764. His total spend after 6 years is $25,528, and he still owns absolutely nothing. He has zero equity. He is right back where he started, needing to sign yet another lease if he wants to keep driving. Marcus, after 60 months, has finished paying off his loan. His total outlay is $34,320. But now he owns the car outright, and it is still worth between $11,000 and $13,000. His effective net cost after 6 years is only around $21,000 to $23,000. The gap is already closing fast, and Marcus now has an asset, while Jake has nothing but receipts. Now let us go to the 10-year mark, because this is where the real damage becomes undeniable. Jake will likely have gone through 3 to 4 lease cycles. Each cycle comes with hidden costs that the glossy advertisements never mention. Strict mileage limits of 10 to 12,000 miles per year. The average driver actually covers 13,500 miles or more. Every extra mile costs you 15 to 25 cents. Drive 5,000 miles over the limit, and you can easily owe $750 to $1,250 in penalties when you return a car. Then there are wear and tear charges. Scratches, stains, curb rash, interior damage, all charged at inflated dealership prices. Add the disposition fee of $300 to $500 just to hand the car back. If you want to end the lease early, you could owe the entire remaining balance. These traps are designed to extract maximum money from you while keeping you dependent. Over 10 years, Jake's total spending on leases easily reaches between $45,000 and $52,000. At the end of it all, he owns nothing. He has paid for the privilege of driving, but the system still owns the wealth. Marcus? His total cost, including some maintenance and repairs after the warranty period, lands between $44,000 and $48,000. But he owns the car outright, and it is still worth $4,000 to $6,000. More importantly, for the last several years, he has been driving payment-free. That money he is no longer sending to the bank can now be invested, creating real compound growth. The difference is not small. It is $15,000 to $25,000 or more over just 10 years. If you repeat this pattern over a working lifetime, the wealth gap can easily reach 6 figures. That is real money that could have gone toward your freedom, your investments, or building actual assets instead of feeding the financial matrix. The system loves leasing because it creates lifelong customers who never escape the payment cycle. It normalizes the idea that you should always have a car payment. It keeps you psychologically trapped thinking you are always one new car away from happiness. Meanwhile, your hard-earned money flows straight into their system while you build nothing. Of course, leasing is not always the worst choice in every single situation. It can make sense if you're self-employed and can deduct the payments as a business expense. It can work for luxury or high-maintenance vehicles where expensive repairs would hurt you financially. It can be strategic if you religiously take every dollar you save on the lower monthly payment and invest it at a high return with extreme discipline. But let's be honest, most people do not do that. Most people just spend the difference and stay broke. For the average person driving an average car with average mileage, buying and holding long-term almost always wins when you run the true 10-year or 15-year math. The monthly payment is the biggest lie they sell you. Never make a $30,000 decision based on a $300 monthly difference. Always calculate the total cost of ownership over time. Always ask who really benefits from your choice. The financial system is rigged to keep you paying forever. Whether it's car leases, mortgages, credit card debt, or student loans, the game is the same. They want you focused on small monthly numbers so you never see how much wealth is being quietly extracted from your life. If this video just opened your eyes to how the car industry and the banking system have been playing you, then it is time to break the cycle. Stop making decisions based on what feels good in the moment. Start making decisions based on what builds your freedom in the long run. The real math does not lie. The system does. If you're done being trapped in endless payments, comment right now with the words "break the cycle." Like this video so more people wake up to the truth. And subscribe to Liba versus the System because we are exposing how the financial matrix really works, one brutal truth at a time. In the next video, We are going even deeper into why your salary is quietly designed to keep you poor and how to finally escape the debt slavery most people accept as normal life. Until then, think long-term, calculate the real numbers, and refuse to play their game. This is Liba versus the system. Stay dangerous with your money.